Welcome to Culture No Cap. I'm your host, Eric Spencer, along with co-host Reverend Eric Helton in the building. What's up, man?
What's good, man? What's good?
Good. How's your weekend?
Man, it's good. It'll be good for the next couple hours.
What's gonna happen in a couple hours?
Cowboys gonna lose 8 o'clock.
I never. You just don't have no faith this year, man. No faith in your team whatsoever.
Hey, that shows you I'm a true fan, though.
It shows you're unbiased. You're unbiased for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with them.
So you got the gear on. Okay.
We'll be 2-5 by the time. Yeah, we'll be 2-5 before we have a chance to win a game.
We didn't lose today.
Yeah, you ain't win today either.
All right. That's all right. Oh, man. First, I want to say, man, rest in peace, John Amos. Yeah. Good times. Man, when you heard, I know you're a big fan like I am. When you heard this news, what did you think?
I thought Florida's famous words.
You said them?
I thought them.
Well, I said them. Actually, I sent you the meme.
Man. Yeah, man. And then, you start listening and it's crazy. He's been dead since August.
Yeah, what was up with that?
My wife was telling me there was some type of thing between his daughter and his son. His daughter had taken his son to court for elderly abuse. Evidently wasn't nothing to it or something. And John Amos requested from his publicist that he not tell when he died immediately.
Wow.
Because he didn't want his daughter to know.
Okay. And they honored his wishes.
Yeah, so the crazy thing is it's your daughter and it's your daddy. He been dead for 45 days. She ain't know it. You ain't been reaching out to your daddy, have you?
Yeah, that tells it all right there. You didn't know he was sick or nothing.
Yeah. Probably not a good daughter.
No, it might be something there, some kind of something between them.
There's an issue there. He got cremated 9 days after he died, so she ain't know anything. Yeah, there's definitely. If you think your family got problems, that family got problems.
Yeah, dang, man. But yeah, rest in peace, man. I would say he's probably the top dad on TV. He's probably number 3 on my list. Don't say Fred Sanford. You say he number 1?
No, I wouldn't say. The number 1 dad's Cliff, man.
Cliff Huxtable, not Bill Cosby. Yep.
Yeah, Cliff Huxtable. We ain't talking about Bill. We're talking about Cliff. Cliff Huxtable, number 1 dad, man.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I go Cliff and then James.
I might put James too.
You can't pick it up by Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil was good. See, you keep pushing Fred down, but Fred let Lamont live that 30-something years and not pay no rent.
Fred was abusive, man. Calling
his
son
he was a single dad. He was a single dad trying to run a business and to raise his son. Fred number 1. I changed it, Fred.
By manipulating his son every time he got a chance, saying he was dying. Let's think about that.
Fred number 1. Big Cliff.
Of course you gonna pick him. Another rest in peace to Mutombo, man.
Didn't see that coming.
I didn't either. Brain cancer.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He was like 58, 59 years old.
58 years old, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Did not see that coming.
Yeah, not
no.
Yeah, the finger. He's always gonna be known for that. As much basketball as he played, is always gonna be the.
Yep.
No.
I mean, that just goes to show at his age, you never know.
No, 58, man. Shoot. Look, that's young. That's young, ain't it?
Yeah, don't. Hey, go ahead, Grady. He ain't but 5 years older than you. Shut up.
Make you think though, don't it? Like,
Man,
wow.
I think all the time anyway.
I mean, yeah, it's something to think about. Hey, yeah, I'm with you. Same thing. You think about it, like, wow, 58 years old. That's not far away. And
That's it. You realize how precious life is.
precious. Yeah. So enjoy it.
Yeah.
Another thing, man, we talked about it a little bit. We didn't talk about it much last week. Was that Hurricane Helene who devastated North Carolina and beyond.
Yeah.
A lot of lives lost. Sad times, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Pray for everybody up there. Everybody's dealing with those situations. We felt like we had it bad because we didn't have power.
Right. That's what we're talking about, I think.
Yeah. It's nothing in comparison to what those people are going through to this day.
Yeah. And with anything, you think people will come together and unite, but even in disaster, people try to politicize a storm, a hurricane. How you feel about that, man?
I think that's ridiculous. I'm so over it. I'm so over it because you guys. A certain fella lies. Y'all grab the lies and run with it. They have FEMA has to take time to set up a rumors page to say, hey, this is a lie, this is a lie, this is a lie.
Yeah. Let's get into some of that. Some of the rumors are just stupid. Like one rumor, the government is discouraging and confiscating donations. The government is stealing donations. Really?
Now, there was a president who took money from FEMA.
Who was that?
But it wasn't this one.
Wasn't this one?
It wasn't this one.
Yeah.
There was a president who cut FEMA's money, and it wasn't this one. It might be that other fella that's running now, but it wasn't this one.
It wasn't this one. Exactly. And then another rumor, this is probably the biggest, craziest rumor, is that the government created the hurricane.
And y'all fools will listen to that. That's what that man, I don't care who anybody who defends this at this point, you just might well say, yeah, I just like him.
Well, it was one of those. It was one of those foolish things where I'm like, I didn't even want to read into what. Did you read into? I know you did. Why? How did they think? You didn't even read to see how was it created? How was the storm created?
I know it was created to only take out the red counties.
See, I knew you knew about it. I was like, man, he'll fill me in on this one. I don't even want to.
Man,
couldn't.
Really. I mean, really. Because they control weather. And Marjorie Taylor Greene gonna put out her text. Let's not act like they can't control the weather.
Yeah. It's been politicized. It's been politicized. And not only that, it's of course the government's not helping.
Yeah,
helping these countries. I mean, these states. They're helping Israel. Beyond.
Yeah, they're sending all their money there. They only gave them $750. Yes, they gave them $750 immediately.
Right.
This
is a long-term thing.
Yeah.
This is a long term. This is going to take years to clean up this mess.
And they're sending up. Okay, so I was watching something, and FEMA does have something set aside to help immigrants. It's $640 million set aside.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how much you think they got set aside for disasters like this hurricane? I'll tell you, 20 billion.
Yeah, billion. Yeah.
So, what money they taking?
It's just another fear. It's all fear tactics. That's all they use is fear, 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 fear this, fear that. They're taking from us. It's ridiculous, man.
And people keep supporting it, and I can't understand it.
Yeah,
It's to the point now where I'm just like, man, you just don't even tell me why you support it, because it's gonna be a lie.
And what happens is the people that are really affected by this are the ones hurting because they can't get the aid because people are discouraged from giving. Some people don't want to give blood because of they got some kind of conspiracy about the Red Cross. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's really stupid.
And you've got these rumors spreading to those people. And they're like, well, they're not trying to help us anyway. But yeah, they really are. And you got people on the ground who are trying to combat that and saying, yes, they're doing this, they're doing that. But you got Trump said that the governor of Georgia couldn't get in touch with the president. The governor of Georgia said he talked to the president. The president tells him, I'll give you anything I want. But we're going to go with what Trump said.
Yeah. And if we stop labeling, it's like little white lies. Remember little white lies? That's what misinformation has become. Little white lies. No, these are lies.
They are lies. They're huge lies that are affecting people's lives.
Right. That it should be criminal, honestly.
It really should, but man.
It should be criminal to lie, to misinform people knowingly. I'm not saying we don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. But if you're doing this on purpose, you're spreading lies about people eating animals and getting people killed and hurt, it should be criminal.
It should be criminal. You admit it's a lie and people still run with it. That's the problem. Are we that stupid? It kills me when intelligent people support this.
Some people aren't intelligent. They're just followers.
Yeah. Now, those people, they don't surprise me.
Yeah, they just follow.
There are some intelligent people who still follow this and will make up every excuse in the world. And the worst one is we don't know anything about Kamala. You know, at this point, you don't have to.
But
you know what? Everything you need to know about Trump.
You can find out. If you really want to know, it's all there. Yeah. Anything you want to know.
Well, you should know enough about Trump to say, I don't want him.
But
because you can't tell me as bad as she could possibly be very bad, very, very bad. She can't be that bad.
But you got people who don't want to admit when they're wrong. Those are the people, they don't want to admit when they messed up. There's some people out there that really are like, man, I don't know about Trump, but I already got my flag up. I got my shirt.
Hey, well, take them down. Or I tell you what, leave them up. But when you go in that box, think about it and don't vote for him.
I wonder, is that a demographic of people that just like, represent him with the flag and paraphernalia, but when it comes time to vote, they vote Democrat?
I don't know. If I'm flying the Trump flag, I got to be all in. I got to be all in.
But on the flip side of that, I guarantee that there are some people out there who represent Kamala
that's gonna vote for Trump.
That's
how he beat Hillary.
Guarantee. They'll say, yeah, we're all for reproductive rights. They get in that box. Trump.
They're ashamed to tell you they're gonna vote for Trump. That ought to be a sign in itself. If you're ashamed of who you're gonna vote for.
People, hey, it's always money. A lot of people are worried about money. How can they get their pockets greased? Like how? What's the way?
Well, I mean, was they really that greased?
They weren't, but they, in their mind, they think the little stimulus and this stuff, they think that's money.
So you telling me Trump gonna bring back another pandemic?
Hey, the Democrats can create a hurricane. Why not?
Yeah, you truly can. Yeah, I was at the store the other day and this guy was doing all that talking and I didn't have time. And he asked, well, ask yourself this question. Was your life better 4 years ago than it is today? 4 years ago, we was afraid to even go outside. 4 years ago, we couldn't even go in public. I'd say it's better now.
Yeah, walking around with a mask on, scared to touch, scared to shake hands.
Well, yeah, that's a question y'all don't need to ask. Okay. 4 years ago, man, I'm good.
I'm good to go, man. I'm good. I'm better. It's better. 4 years later, it's pretty good.
It's better.
Pretty
yeah.
good. Oh man, but yeah, that's where we are. Even in tragedy, even in devastation, some people just can't get along.
They politicize everything, and that's the problem. They turn everything into politics.
Yeah,
this ought to be a time where people come together and help.
Should
No,
be.
we can make it a politic thing.
Enough. Like, come on.
And it's one group of people who started that.
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah, prayers out to everybody affected, though, man. Those are real victims.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We got a celebration, man. Believe it or not, this man right here, Jimmy Carter, he turned 100 years old.
First president ever to turn 100.
That's nuts.
There you go. I see what you did there.
That's all I did.
Jimmy the Peanut. I see what you did.
Yeah. But even in a celebration like 100-year milestone, President Trump, he does this.
And you're seeing the most incompetent administration in history, the absolute worst president in the history of our country. They rate vice presidents too, and she's rated last, but he's rated last. The worst president. Jimmy Carter is the happiest man because Jimmy Carter is considered a brilliant president by comparison.
Take a shot at one man to kind of rain on another man's day.
Yeah.
Why?
And you know, this is going to be one of those you're going to get calls. Just listen to y'all. Listen to y'all. He gives you the stuff. He gives you the things to complain about. Why? You know enough about Trump to say this guy cannot. Really? He's that mature to do that.
100 years old. We're just talking about John Amos, 58. This man lives to 100. He's the oldest president.
Matumbo that was 58.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. How old is John Amos?
He was old in 58. He was old in 58.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for correction. Yeah, yeah, he's probably in his 80s. But Matumbo, 58 years young. This man lives to 100 years old. He's the oldest living president.
And you're going to make sure that everybody says he's no longer the worst president because that's Biden. Why you throw that shot?
Political. Everything's politicized.
But that's your guy.
Everything. But let me go ahead and play it because I think we're doing it, man.
Brother, you letting MAGA down, Eric.
I'm good. I'm good with letting them down, buddy. I'm good with letting them down. I'm good with letting them down, man. It's that guy, man. It's that guy.
But I think a couple of pods ago, man, we was questioning whether this man was alive. You remember that?
Yeah.
You was like Jimmy Carter. No, I knew he was. You said he was dead. You said
I
Jimmy
said he
Carter
was dead.
I said, nah, man, he's alive. He's old. But
yeah, I said he was dead. Had to Google it.
I remember that. But he's 100, man.
Now, I don't know if you and I know me and my wife is having this conversation. I thought you and I might have too. Katherine Jackson is alive too.
Yeah, because Joe died.
Yeah.
Joe Jackson's dead.
Yeah, but she's alive.
Yeah. I think she looked good too. I saw her on something. She don't look bad. Must got all the surgeon. I'm not saying I'll be
94 years old.
Hey, man.
Old women need love too. You sick.
I said we look good for 90. Don't start, man.
Well, I wonder about you sometimes, man. You already don't want to live in the house with your wife. What you gonna do? Move in with Katherine Jackson
to a nursing home. Catherine.
I'm looking for me a new boo. Let me stop by Central Oaks. Find me
Look,
one.
she probably got a nice check coming in. Think about shoot.
See, there you go.
You think about it now. I'm just saying now, all them Jacksons.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she probably got some nice. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh man.
Christy, I still love you. I still love you, honey.
You gotta try to get me to something.
She's 94. I know, right? She ain't gonna be around much longer. Just hold on a little while, honey.
I'm moving to California.
We still be married.
See. Man, speaking of the family, thinking about family. You ever catch Family, T.I. Family Hustle?
I never really watched it.
Well, it's a good show, but shoot. They just got 71 million.
That's great.
Isn't that crazy? Not
somebody, didn't they?
No, this 71 million was so Tiny has a daughter that was in a group called what they call, gosh, wouldn't have said that. It was some group. I forgot the name of the group. They had a group, singing group, girl band. But there's these things. What's it called?
Little Muppets.
No, not Little Muppets. God, I gotta look it up. But anyway, they had a girl band, and apparently this toy company mimicked their look. They're called LOL dolls. That's probably during your daughter's time. My daughter, yeah.
LOL dolls, yeah.
LOL dolls. Well, they kind of look like. I was kind of throwing what you said. They kind of look like Tiny's daughter's group. So they were like, y'all taking our likeness and y'all taking it and making it into something else. So they sued the company, the toy company, and got awarded 71 million.
Good grief.
Good.
Googly.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, they probably ain't need it. But no, everybody needs 71 million.
I mean, come on now, that's 71 million.
Yeah, I don't care who you ill. Everybody needs 71 million.
Yeah.
Man,
hey, they said
they stood up for themselves.
Right. Because they could let that go like, oh, that don't look like you. No, she was like, nah, that looks like you. That's you.
She need to sue Miss Piggy.
That's a go. You know what though? I ain't gonna. When I was reading this, I was thinking the same thing. I ain't gonna hold. I was thinking
that's who she needs to sue.
Oh man, see, you ain't right, man. That woman, she done stood by her man through thick and thin, man.
She has. I give her that.
That's by her man.
But she don't look like Miss Piggy.
Still like Miss Piggy.
You still look like Miss Piggy. That's cool. That's cool.
But speaking of standing by your man, they keep bringing up Jay, man, on this Diddy stuff. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Well, I mean, he's probably in there. They probably both in there.
No, Jay-Z and Beyonce cannot be involved.
Yeah,
they can't. Even Dame, you know, Dame Dash, who they had their beef. Even he said this.
You know, to be honest, I really hope like the things that they're saying are like they're terrible. Like I'd be like, yo, it's hard for me to even think that any of those things can be true. I don't want them to be true. Like, you know, they saying they're gonna pick him up next year. I don't want to see that man go to jail. As much as he's been to me, you know, unfair toward or not unfair, the way he be fucking with my money. I want to hope that that's the worst that he's been doing. I would never want to hear like jail, freak off boy, like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? The shit they saying.
Even Dame Dash, his pretty much his. I don't call him his enemy. Yeah, I'll call him his enemy.
Yeah, pretty much.
He don't even want to see this happen.
Just because you don't want to see it, don't mean it won't happen. So I mean, who you think was at Diddy parties?
I mean, a lot of people were at Diddy parties, but
Why couldn't they be at it?
not Jay.
Jaguar Wright, of course, when I said they was worse than Diddy. Those two.
I know what she said. I know what she said.
I
If
mean,
it's Jay,
and
man.
even if, I mean, Jay-Z could be like, look, this was a long time ago.
They don't care how long it's been. You think they care?
Keep that same energy. Tell them keep that same energy. Because I know a guy who talked about grabbing women in the private areas.
Oh, there you go. Don't come back to these guys.
But that was a long time ago.
Well, so you think he could use that argument though?
It depends on what happened. If they just doing freaky stuff, they just doing freaky stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, man. Because I'm be honest with you, man. If it's Jay-Z in particular, bro,
Jay got 99 problems. This ain't one.
This ain't one of them, right? I don't believe this is one.
I think they might be doing freaky stuff on it. I don't think. I hope, which I mean, because I can't say I don't think. I don't know. I hope it ain't like nothing illegal.
That's
they
what I
being freaky. Yeah, they just being freaky.
But you know what? Why shame people for being freaky? When did freaky become shame?
Because they have this image. So say Jay-Z is on there and he getting baby oil down.
Is that a visual? Go ahead.
So he's got this image. So do we want to know that Jay-Z's a catcher? Figure it out, bro. Put do the math. All right.
Nah, wait a minute. I thought I'm seeing a picture of Beyonce like
no
in the mix somewhere. No. Jay and Diddy?
Jay and Diddy. So you see that.
What's wrong with you, man?
I'm trying to figure out some stuff on this video.
It must be a crazy video, wherever it is.
If it's just something, him having sex with Beyonce or even some other woman. Look, we had an open marriage. We've changed. Boom. But if he doing some of that other stuff, people can be like, you this and you that. Maybe
you think it's because they have such a nice, clean image for the most part, and they stated themselves. They do have a clean image, Beyonce and Jay-Z for the most part. When it comes to the public.
Yeah, they stated themselves. They're successful. And, you can tell Jay-Z's not who he was. No. He matured.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, if Diddy's keeping these videos, now he may just be keeping them because he's freaky and he like to watch it. But if he's keeping them for blackmail purposes,
that's what they're saying. He kept these just in case.
Yeah, so then the question becomes, well, what's on there that's worthy of you blackmailing me? That means something wrong is going on.
Yeah, or blackmail, or is it like, all right, you did it too? Like, it's always better to do it with somebody else, a crime, than by yourself, maybe. I don't know. I ain't in the crime.
I might want to do it by myself.
You might want to do it, but it's probably better to do it by yourself. But some people, partners in crime, ain't that the phrase? They want to do
it. What's the crime?
Well, in this case, hopefully it's not. They're saying trafficking, prostitution.
Well, we get like when we trafficking and stuff. Back in the day, that was just pimping.
It was a different phrase, but it was still illegal.
Yeah, it was still illegal.
The law didn't change.
Trafficking sounds so much worse.
The terminology.
Yeah.
Yeah, trafficking sound different than getting flued out.
Exactly. She got flued out there.
It just don't hit the same. Flued out and trafficking. Yeah.
Because when you hear flued out, you're like, you big dummy.
Yeah. You got flued out. You crazy, man. I can't believe you did that. But when you say I got sex trafficked, it's like, oh, wait a minute, me call the police.
Yeah,
This is serious.
See, that's like you said, it's always been wrong. It's always been illegal.
Oh, I don't care how you. I don't care if you put a fur hat on it. It's still and some fishbowl shoes.
But you know, they would admit to being flued out.
Yeah, but it's legal in Nevada, in Vegas, pimping. So it's legal there.
It's pimping or just prostitution.
Or prostitution, but you gotta have a pimp, baby. You gotta have a.
Problem. I only been to Vegas once, and I stayed in the hotel and never left.
Allegedly.
I went to work and stayed in the hotel.
Oh yeah.
I ain't know nobody up there. And it was for work. I didn't know nobody else.
Set me up. Y'all want to set me up. Is it legal there, man?
Hey, I don't know. I didn't see nothing. I stayed in the room. I ain't
You
even
didn't
going
see
to
no prostitutes there. Not one.
I'm a country boy anyway. I'm a country boy anyway. I don't know that I would have known unless they looked prostitute-y.
Just riding on by. Just, oh, well, that lady must need a ride.
She sure walk a lot.
She
She
sure
should take
does
her
walk.
heels off if she gonna do all that walking.
Can't be comfortable.
Hey man, I didn't see nobody look prostitute-y.
Okay. But I think it is legal there, but other places it's not. Why didn't everybody just move to Vegas and get crazy, get freaky? Why are y'all doing this in, where are you doing it? Florida?
I guess they figure they can do it. I'm in my own home. What's my business? Ain't nobody else's business.
We know that ain't true.
Hey, yeah, we definitely know.
You can't do everything in your home.
Hey, the fool gonna make videos anyway. Man.
Why are you making like this? We're to the point now, like people should know not to video stuff that you're doing in private.
I mean, he got I don't know. Yeah, he got him for a reason. So, but yeah, I'd say Jay and B probably on some of the videos. What they're doing, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. It's coming out. I think probably as soon as a week or so. They talking about revealing these prominent people involved.
Yeah, I think somebody else on them videos too.
You think Donald on there?
I think he on there.
They're gonna wait till after November then. You know that.
We might not ever see him. Especially if he win, he'll make sure them tapes don't come out.
Yeah, they'll be buried. Hope Diddy be all right, man. But it's still staying with Diddy news. Tupac's family hired an attorney to investigate Diddy. Since all this is coming out, like, hey, you trafficking, you're doing all this. What about murder? Did you murder our son?
Yeah, who's to say murder is that big a skip?
It's not far-fetched.
Yeah, so I mean, I understand, and I know they want real closure. I mean, what happened? Who did this?
And Keefe D didn't help matters by saying he was offered what, $1 million?
Offered $1 million, but he never got it. Yeah, no, what? Just like we were talking about last week, they was offering $40,000, got $800. At least Keefe D got offered $1 million. But what's up with these people not getting paid?
I know, man. They should form a union.
I mean,
killer.
You ought to have them sign a contract.
Let's get all right. All the hitmen get together and form a union.
They did the Hitman's Union. Because look, we ain't getting paid. We killing all these folks and we ain't getting paid.
Let's go to the authorities.
I'm going to tell the law.
Yeah, that's like I lost my drugs. Can you help me, officer? I lost my drugs.
Some bad crack.
Yeah. I need to get my crack back. I need to get some real crack. Oh,
yeah, that's why you setting yourself up. Yeah. Anybody could, look, I need some money beforehand. First off, I ain't gonna kill nobody. But
You said
yeah, yeah, let me make that clear. But I mean, these dudes just get offered this money. Okay. Then they don't get paid.
I mean, not to go back to prostitution, but that's sort of like that. I mean,
Well,
sort of like,
let me ask you this: do you get your money beforehand or after?
I've never done it. I wouldn't know. You went to Vegas.
I didn't.
I
Like I
never
said, I
been to
didn't.
Vegas.
I was in Vegas for a week and never saw a prostitute. So how about that?
How do they handle transactions?
I don't know.
Cash App. Didn't know.
Probably I bet they do cash app them now. Do they get their cash up front?
I bet they
Or do they leave it on the nightstand? I didn't see all the TV shows. Do they leave it on the nightstand after it's over?
Oh, that's old school right there. The old
But see,
nightstand.
that wouldn't make sense though, because it should be his hotel room.
Why? Who? The guy, the John?
Yeah.
Should be.
I mean, it should be. So if I leave it on the nightstand and I put her out, she ain't get no money.
Or maybe they got like a hotel, a hotel.
Well, you know, it's nice and filthy and funky and fleazy in there.
I'd rather have it at theirs than mine, probably.
I don't know, man. I feel like if I walk into hers, something's gonna jump on me.
Are these sheets clean? Sure.
Why are these sheets so stiff? No, come on, honey. Let's just go to the car.
Why we get on this, man? We're supposed to be talking about Tupac. Tupac's family. Yeah. So they ain't hired no little penny ante lawyer. They hired like the big dog who represents the mayor of New York, Eric.
Yeah.
What's his name? Eric.
Eric
mayor.
Is it Eric Garner?
There we go again.
I think it's Garner.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, well, I don't know if I'd have hired him. He got enough on his hands.
I know.
We might get pushed to the back burner. Because he got a fight on his hands.
Yeah, they might not even get to him. Yeah, so what do you think about this? If you think it's anything, like it does seem like a far-fetched, like you said, that he could be involved.
But what is this gonna do though? They're just gonna charge him with it? I mean,
probably another charge and closure. Like he walked around for years free, making money while Tupac died at 25.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
It's not fair. It's not justice.
It's not. So I mean, I guess I can see that is a reason for doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and you just want to know.
You just want to know. And unfortunately, his mom's gone. I mean, she died last year before Feeney. Yeah. So I guess for his sisters, brothers, people like that, they want to know. Like
we just want to know. Well, how come ain't nobody ever checking on Big like that?
I think they pretty much. Well, I don't know if they resolved his case at all. I don't know why. His seemed a little bit more like it was police involved in a way.
Very well could have been.
Yeah, it seemed a little. I don't know why they haven't really reopened this case yet with Biggie. His mom was on it too. She was trying to connect the two somehow. And this could be a whole.
And you don't know if. Yeah, see, Puff got enough. He got enough stuff he facing. I don't want to say. You don't know if he had anything to do with Big.
Yeah. Hey, that's one of the things. Allegations going around. Been going around.
Who knew he was as thuggy as he is?
J-Lo.
She knew. She got out too. She got out and said, "I'm gonna steal people's music," but
and perform it and sing it badly. Yeah, that's her. But yeah,
wow.
Yeah, man. Oh, so now we can't just talk about Diddy. We got friends in low places. Mr. Garth Brooks also accused.
Did you read that story?
Yeah, I'm about to play the clip. Let's play it.
Yesterday, the accuser is identified only as Jane Roe. She claims when she was at Brooks' house to style his hair and do his makeup, she looked up in horror as Brooks walked out of the shower naked. He grabbed her hands and forced them onto his private parts.
All right, that's all. I just wanted to play that clip. Wow.
Let me ask you this. Though. I'm gonna ask
What?
you this.
Uh-huh.
You ever walk out the shower clothed?
Nah.
You always naked when you get out the shower. Where was she?
You're on to something. Why was she there?
Yeah. Why was she in there for him to walk through that naked? I mean, I understand she was coming to do his hair, but I don't know.
But granted, the part you saw her the last part, he grabbed her hands and put on his back.
Junk.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, that's definitely different. I mean, I don't know, man.
I mean, he's suing her. He's doing a countersuit for slander.
Ain't that what you would do?
Oh, yeah. If it was true.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, even if I did it, I'd sue her.
Nah.
Sometimes you got to ride with the lie.
I don't know, man. You might be want to settle. That might be when you want to settle.
Yeah.
Because he married now. Can't forget about Trisha.
Was
that
he
his
not
wife?
married? I think he was married then too.
He was, but I'm just saying he's married. He might want to make this go away. You want to drag this out in court?
Hey, don't matter now. It's already out there. It doesn't matter if he go to court now. Trisha gonna be wondering about that thing.
Oh,
it don't matter.
Trisha probably knows something. She might know it. Maybe it was something that was going on.
Yeah, so it don't matter. He ain't got no peace at home anyway. So, hey, we always talk about though, when you go ahead and settle, you look guilty.
So is it better to look guilty in public or have peace at home?
Sometimes I don't think you can have peace at home until you clear your name.
People gonna talk. They gonna talk.
I said peace at home.
I know people gonna talk. You ain't gotta worry about them. Worry about home. Like, I need to settle this so this can go away. I'm paying you.
But is it gonna go away unless you prove that you didn't do it?
It's gonna go away faster.
Yeah, it's gonna go out nationally, but it ain't gonna go away at home.
It's gonna go away faster than me going to court and my wife going to court with me listening to what I did.
Every time you are late home, it's gonna come back.
Oh yeah, well, you gonna have that. women don't forget anything that you've ever done in your life. They got great memories.
Why not try to clear your name?
You can try. You can try.
If clear my name, then it's, hey, okay, he didn't do it. She lied.
But you know better than I do that some of this stuff can drag out for years and years, and money spent. You're gonna spend money on fighting it than you would have just settled. If you settled, you'd probably spend less money.
So what's more important? Money or your reputation repaired?
Ooh, that's a good one. Dang. Depends on how much money I got. Money right now.
I rather have my reputation, man.
I might need my money right now.
I'd rather have you not question my character.
That's a fact. That's true. I'm being funny, but you're right. Your reputation is huge. It's important. It's important.
So you gotta go if you gotta fight. You got friends in low places. Get some people down there to dig and get some stuff on this woman.
Yeah. Oh, he can mess her up. That's the thing. Like, they forget about these celebrities, man. They got a lot of influence and power.
I didn't. When was this?
I don't know the date. I'm sure it was just a few years ago. I didn't see a date on it. I didn't see it, but yeah. How
come nothing comes out immediately?
Yeah, takes time to, get a lawyer. Figure out if they're gonna take the case or not. See how much money they can win.
How much time do it take to go to the cops and say, this dude forcibly made me touch his junk?
And they're like, who, ma'am? Garth Brooks. Click.
Yeah, you go. Look, I need some paperwork or something so I can go back and say, hey, this is what I need.
Prank call. I mean, people love Garth Brooks. Still one of the probably the most popular country singer ever. I would say at this point, one of, if not the most.
So,
right?
Hey, I'm just glad to hit country music. I'm just glad to hit country music.
Not hip hop.
Yeah, not a hip hop thing. Not R&B. It ain't R. Kelly.
So, what do you think with this coming out and all these allegations with Diddy and possibly Jay? You think this is the second wave of the Me Too movement?
Very well could be.
It feels like it.
But the scary thing about that is now you look back over your life. Man, all of us have got some stupid stuff that we've done.
Yeah.
And for somebody to say he did this in 1994. Really? Because who I was in 94, I am not the same person in 2024.
It's true.
I had some hair.
Yeah, you did have hair. 94. Yeah.
Yeah, it was on the way out. But I had it. Yeah, man. I don't know.
It's tough to call because you want women to be able to come forward.
But I really wish we could strengthen them enough to come forward in a timely manner.
Are we doing enough to make that happen?
Clearly not. Clearly not.
Because even us, as we got daughters, we got wives, we even questioned Cassie a little bit until we saw the video. It's human nature.
There was no question then.
No question in it. We always got to see.
It may be because we know these celebrities, but what we really know is the representative they put out. So we think, nah, they wouldn't do something like that. But we don't know them.
Yeah, you heard me earlier. Not Jay. Couldn't be Jay. I don't know Jay.
Exactly.
I don't know Jay.
It very well could be Jay. So I mean, those are things that we don't really think about. But yes, quite. I mean, I don't know, man.
We don't know these celebrities, and they live a whole nother life.
And they don't call it Holly weird for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. So if this is a second wave, it better be careful out there.
Well, it'll hit who it hits and who it don't, it won't.
Come on, but ladies, women out there that love these high profile athletes and all these celebrities, I would say to you, be careful.
Be careful. And that should be a conversation you have with yourself going into it anyway. This guy is high profile. This guy will not be home all the time. He's living a lifestyle that's a certain way. Can I handle that?
Right.
And the very first time I see something that don't seem right, I gotta go. It can't be, well, he got so much money. And I'm gonna say this name because he's been married forever. And he is Denzel. And you talk yourself into staying. No, it can't be that. I ain't saying
I know, but I ain't like how you know. Anybody.
Well, that's the guy that man, to this day, Denzel, 70 years old, and women still talk about Denzel handsome.
That's true.
Ain't had nobody new come through.
Something about it, man, with he can act, still has all his hair.
Yeah, he probably bought it. I tried to buy it, but it's too high.
You try to buy a Denzel hair? You wanted the waves to the back?
Any hair. Just any hair.
Yeah, me too.
Well, my wife's hair is growing back.
Yes.
And the doctor told her, she was like, I'm kind of concerned here, but that's good. And the doctor was like, well, if you want it to grow back faster or whatever, just let me know and I can give you some pills.
You better not.
Why my wife won't get them pills? Why my wife won't get them pills? I done asked her to get the pills for me.
Hey, hook me up to look, we can split you. We can work something out.
That's it. Cause I ain't gotta have a lot of hair. I just gotta have
Just enough to put a part in.
there you go. She won't do it.
Why? What's the reason?
Oh, she's
Crystal.
She's
I'm gonna talk to her. We're gonna talk Thursday. We gotta talk. Because she might be onto something with this.
I've been asking ever since she told me the doctor said that. I've been asking. She ain't gonna do it.
But let's say you take these pills, but it messes you up other places. You still okay with that?
I don't want the pills.
Okay, that's what.
Hair ain't that important.
Maybe that's why she don't want it. You gotta think about this. There's a reason, man. It might be some side effects, bro.
But it seems like I don't know what it is, man. She's like, hey, man, come on. Just give me I just want the opportunity to choose whether or not to grow hair.
What if it grew your hair out, but all your facial hair went away?
Nah,
but you had hair on top.
Well, I don't know. If I get some sideburn, can I keep a mustache?
It ain't you can't have any facial hair. It takes it all away. It can't grow anymore.
My face too round. My face too round not to have no hair. I'm good.
I have an afro and a bald face.
I'm good. No, thank you.
See, you gotta think, man. You gotta think about these things. You just never know. Oh man.
Give me the pill. Let me read the potential side effects.
You'd be like, ooh.
Never mind.
Never mind. I'll just shave.
I'm good.
Oh man. So, I like to hit you with one of them at the end. Nothing crazy, not too crazy, but apparently, let's start off with Boosie. You already know something's gonna go down. Boosie.
Yeah, right? Something ignorant gonna happen.
Yeah, something ignorant coming up. So Boosie goes on Carisha's show and talks about his daughter being gay.
Yeah.
And you might have heard it. He says this.
Yesterday.
So when your daughter came out and told you she was gay, it was nothing. I mean, she still can't bring her situation to our house. My daughter is grown. But why is she grown? Because I don't want it to contaminate her other. I don't want her to get contaminated to her other 6, 7 sisters who look up to her. I want them to bring me grandchildren the right way.
Clip's kind of fuzzy, but yeah, he says he don't want his gay daughter to contaminate his other kids. How do you feel about calling it gay contamination? Why are you laughing already?
He's a MAGA guy, ain't he?
Why? I don't know. I don't know.
Gay contamination?
Yes, he said her gayness can contaminate the other kids.
You think they gayness she gonna walk by him, she gonna look at him, and they go, oh.
You ain't right, man.
I don't understand.
You know exactly what he means.
Now, it's one thing. Now, he may feel like, if she's doing what she's doing, my kids will see it and it'll be normalized in their minds, and I don't want it to be normalized with them.
That's
now,
what
if
he
you think, okay, because now if you just think she gonna walk by him and the gay gene gonna jump off onto him.
He was thinking that it might influence them. He used contamination.
I can really see that.
Really? You think that if one family member is gay, they can influence another family member to be gay?
Depends on what type of influence they have on them. Depends on how much they're around them. They look at things enough and they'll feel it's normalized. Now you think about, you probably gonna get in trouble. Think about all them.
There you go again. No, wait, you about to get me in trouble. Go ahead.
Hey, here's what it should be like. But don't take this personal or don't be offended by this. You know, something offensive gonna come.
Yeah.
Think about the little boys whose mama got them dolls to play with.
Mm-hmm.
How they turn out?
I think some of them probably turned out okay.
Some of them.
I don't know. Some of them might have gone another way. Some of them might have been okay. Might be loving.
How about when you play in football and you're little, and there's one boy over there with the girls cheering.
Maybe he's in touch with his feminine
he got
side.
a single mama and a lot of sisters, a lot of aunties. How that boy? Check that boy now, 35 years later, and see what he's doing.
I don't know. I know where you're going. I know where you're going with this. Trust me.
I just think, they can normalize it. If he, first off, I'm not going to neglect my daughter just because she's gay. She's still my daughter. I'm not going to neglect my son. I'm not going to neglect my son just because he's gay. So I can't say I'm not going to bring them around the family. I would prefer. There are certain things in your lifestyle that you do them at your house and don't bring it to my house.
Oh, and that's what he said before. But I think it's the word
contamination.
I think it's contamination that sounds so bad.
Yeah, like they got a real sickness that you just gonna catch when you go around them.
Man, he got that gay, bro. He got that gay, man.
I couldn't come into work this morning because my gay was acting up.
My gay flared up on me, man. My wrist was just couldn't.
It was just limp.
It started at my wrist and went to my hips.
Yeah, I think, man, he didn't choose his words wisely, but he could have articulated, hey, I don't want this to seem normalized to my other. He talking about 6 or 7, the other 6 or 7 kids. How many is it? 6 or is it 7?
Oh, they got a lot of kids. Yeah, a lot of kids.
You know how many kids you got?
Yeah.
How many?
3.
Okay. It ain't 3 or 4, is it?
Did he say 6 or 7?
Yeah.
I didn't even catch it that he said 6 or 7. But granted, he's looking at being gay and gay like compared to doing drugs. I don't allow drugs in my house. That's where he's looking at. I don't allow that in my house. I don't allow pornography in this home. He's looking at it like that. And it gets dicey. It gets dicey.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. First, I mean, I feel that it's not right, but that just don't sound right. What he said.
Because it is a lifestyle. Agree with it, disagree with it. That's a lifestyle and a choice, and you may not agree with it. And I know, we talked about it here, but to call it contamination could offend not only your daughter, but
everybody.
You're a celebrity.
That could offend the whole world. But I mean, it's one thing if he feels like I don't want my children to be exposed to this lifestyle because I don't want them to think that this is a normal way that people. And I keep saying normal.
Yeah,
it's hard because when I say that I don't want them to think this is normal, it's like you're saying ew or whatever. But
traditional. It's not traditional.
Not a traditional way to live. As for me, saying it goes against what the Bible teaches, and I don't want that example.
But I might want that's my daughter though. Like you said, you wouldn't turn away.
She's still gonna come to my house, and it's just like if my son come to my house and he bring his girlfriend, they not sleeping in the same bed. They spend the night.
Same thing, same situation.
Same thing.
There you go. It's different.
I'm not normalizing it. So that's, hey, If she won't sleep in his bed at his house, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't paid not damn bill directly at that house.
I've been there. And they remember, they know though, once you put that, like, that's the way it is. The way it is.
I mean, that's just it. That's just how it works.
But this feels different. This feels different. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's the whole contamination thing. He didn't say it right. He should have came back and said, I ain't mean it like that. It's the use of that word contamination. You're contaminating my kids.
And his daughter, of course, she was very offended by it.
And you should have been.
Yeah. And she's kind of, she done with him. She done dealing with him like that.
So now, yeah, you ruined that relationship just because. That's why we got to understand the importance of words.
Mm-hmm.
And that old saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Broken bones heal.
Right.
When you're broken by words, man, sometimes that you never heal from that.
You don't, man. That's why, we joke on here, but at the same time, we know people listen. We're not going to say certain crazy things. We just not going to do it.
I mean, we might say crazy things, but it's still, even with that, think twice.
We think twice, like, oh man, maybe. But this guy, who has a huge following, says this, right? About his own family. At that.
Yeah,
that's what's crazy.
I don't want that gayness slipping off her and slipping on them. Well, if it slip off her, does that mean she'll be straight now? and they'll be gay. They just push it through the family. If she kiss you on the cheek, man, now you had the gay. I can put that gay on you.
Contagious.
Just he needs to learn how to articulate things.
It's Boosie. Boosie not.
He ain't learned by now. He ain't gonna learn.
He not, man. He's still one of those people that like, man, I can't believe y'all turn y'all back on R. Kelly. R. Kelly he the best R&B. He's just that guy. He always like a troll. He's a troll.
He definitely is wearing fraternity letters and stuff.
How can we forget that? He was a Kappa for a day. That guy.
Yeah, so yeah. He is what he is.
Yeah, he will offend you now and apologize later. He's one of those guys. Hey, I didn't mean that.
Better to ask forgiveness than permission.
He's that guy. He is that guy.
Man.
Oh man. So the title, we're gonna end with this one. I know this is your floor right here. The title of the show was Black MAGA, White MAGA, Still MAGA. So apparently one of the Black MAGA guys got beat down. What happened?
Truly, that's not true.
What happened, man?
I don't know, but he took a beating.
Nobody knows. I tried to find the article. I couldn't find anything.
Yeah, it's like it kind of, funny how certain things you just don't see. You got to search for them, don't you?
Yeah. So I'm getting the brakes beat off of.
Clearly, it's not Black MAGA, White MAGA, still MAGA. There's difference. So I show up to this MAGA thing. I know I ain't showing up by myself. Where are my buddies?
You got to bring your Black MAGA buddies, right?
Well, where they at? Because
it was one guy in there. It was a black guy fighting, helping him, right? I saw one jump in. Didn't he at the end? It was one of them guys.
And then they got beat down. Whew, he looked like he tired now. Let me step in and stop it.
Y'all stop. Yeah, he didn't look like he was going to throw nothing.
See, they can't even get along with themselves.
Yeah, that's internal fighting. I wonder what. See that? I want to know. Why. What happened?
What they saw, that's what they think about you. You gold teeth, gold chain wearing, fried chicken and biscuit eating. That's what they think about you.
Maybe he said something crazy, man, about Trump. Maybe he forgot where he was.
Do you think anybody with a MAGA hat, do you think they say anything crazy about Trump to be offensive?
He actually had a MAGA beanie on. So
Yeah,
he was really,
if they say something crazy about Trump, it's gonna be something defending Trump.
so this one must have been stepped on his boots or something.
MAGA crime.
Stepped on his Trump shoes.
Hey, $400 shoes. I'm trying to steal his $100,000 watch.
There's something ignorant behind this. It's gonna come out next week. Or this week, this will come out. Why this guy got beat down.
I mean, y'all can't even get along with each other.
At a rally, that's supposed to be one of the biggest moments. To go to a Trump rally is like the biggest.
Yeah, because they love. I wonder who them people. I wonder who them people are from North Carolina that follow him everywhere he goes.
Oh, them ladies, the women from
Yeah.
North Carolina. I don't know. You shout them out all the time. He said, "Look at him in front row."
He don't call their names though.
Good thing, because everybody can stop shopping or whatever they do.
There's probably some people from Mount Airy. There's a couple people from Mount Airy I think would do that.
Oh yeah,
They got the money to follow him.
let's go, man. Let's go to one and see what.
Man.
Come on, man.
You be trying to get me to cuss on here.
Let's just go, man, and see what it's like. Let's go ahead. Incognito.
No, so I mean I gotta wear one of them dunce caps.
Just wear red.
I'm good.
You ain't gotta wear the hat. Just go.
Yeah, I'll be the one sitting there getting beat up. Eric talking about, stop.
Stop.
Y'all leave him alone. I've been to Boosie's house. His daughter's gay rubbed up on me. Stop.
Man, you know I help you.
Get them off me.
Come on, man. One rally before it's all said and done. He's gonna be in North Carolina probably a week or so. Let's go.
The thing about it is, I couldn't. Because
What you mean?
I can only hold my tongue but so long.
You think somebody be talking around you?
Yeah. And now I did a good job the other day at the gas station. But boy, my face was giving away everything I was feeling. And I was like, man, I ain't got time today. I'm on lunch. I ain't got time. You go to a Trump rally, you gotta have time because he's gonna talk for 2 hours.
Well, we'll just go when everybody else leaves, in the middle.
But he been talking too long.
We'll leave whenever it's gonna be like people leave. We're gonna go out with them. But we just need to do it's like investigative journalism. Going to this place, see what the energy's like.
You know what the energy's like. Those people are passionate.
I can go with somebody that I know, and it might be different.
Yeah,
might be
go with them. Tell me about it.
He wouldn't even go. Up here,
boy, I would give her a fit.
I ain't going to that mess. That daggone cult.
So now you're making America great again, huh? I knew something about you. But if we go, then we get a seat right behind her.
Exactly.
We could be on camera.
Exactly. We'd be right there with the guy, with the guy with the ponytail. We'd be right beside him, probably.
I'd be.
Yeah, they have to blur you out.
you got to go, buddy.
What's that black blur in the background?
Yeah, he can't stand still. Why he can't stand still?
Yeah,
this guy. Yeah, man, I couldn't live
Can't
the
do it,
lies
could you?
that come from his mouth.
Can't believe it. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can talk to my wife. See if we can set something up. I'm gonna set something up.
Let me know. I ain't going, but let me know how it went.
I mean, because after this, it won't be anymore. After this one, these next few weeks, he won't be doing this. He'll be probably locked up or gone away somewhere, hiding out with Diddy. So I want to get it in. Yeah, this might be something we need to take advantage of. Say we were part of history.
You were big live part of history.
I don't know though. Them assassination attempts. That's 2.
Yeah, allegedly.
Sure, I might as well go to
How
it.
does ear grow back?
Man, you know. I'm not gonna say it was staged. I'm not gonna say it was staged on here. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
I just want to know how his ear grew back.
Did it ever go anywhere?
That's the question.
It could have been a graze of shard of glass.
Yeah. I mean, if he got his ear, part of his ear, a chunk of it shot out. I mean, it grew back fast.
Yeah. I mean, and then the second time they got the guy.
I mean, he didn't even try to shoot him. He didn't get a chance. How we know he for sure he's gonna shoot Trump?
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna be that guy. Is this your conspiracy corner? You ready for it? Go ahead.
My only conspiracy is that he's on the Diddy tapes, and that's why Mark Robinson got into trouble for what he did. I'm sticking to that one.
You stick with that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mark Robinson was the distraction to keep them from looking at Trump on the tapes.
So why he burned himself? Why did he get second degree burn?
Because he is a buffoon. Hey, two things can be true. Mark Robinson cannot be the smartest guy, and they can still be using him as a scapegoat. Two things can be true.
Two things can be true. Oh man, yeah. But I had to ask you something, man. I know we've been watching Aaron Hernandez. You watched that. You've been watching it as I have. Great series. I've been watching the Menendez Monster on Netflix. What I was telling you about.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
Haven't watched it yet. Watched that. Last night went to see Joker. Daughters, they all want to see Joker. Joker 2 was good. Joker, you see Joker 1?
Yeah.
Pretty dark.
Very dark. Right?
This is darker.
Wow.
So I say that to say this. Do you feel like Hollywood is getting darker? Do you think TV is getting darker, more grim, more just sad? Yeah. You think so?
Yeah.
Me too.
You can think about your comedies that are out. What's really funny?
Are there any comedies out?
There you go. Everything is a crime drama. And even those get really dark.
So you feel like we have a fascination with death and darkness as Americans?
It's sad but true, and I don't know why. Well, think about all those, even like forensic files and all that stuff. Yeah. These things have been on, and we just flock to stuff like that. I had a kid at football practice the other day said, "Man, that Jeffrey Dahmer show was great."
That's what I was gonna bring up next. Jeffrey Dahmer. That's where it started because that was popular once it came out. Now you got Menendez brothers.
I'm like, kid, you in the 5th grade.
That's scary, actually. 5th grade.
Hey, I'll tell you offline some this.
Yeah, that's scary, bro.
Yeah, you in the 5th grade. Why are you even allowed to watch this?
Jeffrey Dahmer. But they romanticized it, bro. That was like, I mean, people were dressing like this dude for Halloween.
So so you normalize it. Now that's something I want you to get contaminated with.
Yeah, and it is. Like I'm like, I mean, even when we were done, I'm talking to my daughter's like, you know what? That was kind of dark because we watched the Menendez documentary.
Mm-hmm.
One of my daughters, she likes documentaries too, so we was watching that. Then went to see Joker 2. And then we got back home. I was like, "Oh, you hadn't seen Joker?" She hadn't seen 1. So I was like, "Oh, we should watch." She's like, "Look, I can't." She was done. She's like, "That's just too much. Like, it's just too much sadness." Like,
it's very dark, man.
You're right. It is.
Yeah, my wife wants to go see it.
It's good though. It's good because if you've seen 1, you're gonna love this one.
Yeah, I like 1.
I will warn you though. This is a warning. This is somewhat of a musical.
I liked it. Liked it. Alex said. I liked it. The Color Purple. Everybody hating on it.
It ain't that much of a musical. It's not that bad like that.
I can see. Hey, did you watch it?
No, but I've saw.
Yeah, they'll be talking about it's not that bad.
But I just can tell that's musical like throughout the movie.
Yeah,
this isn't like that. This isn't like that. It's just like certain
I
scenes.
see like orchestra with him killing folk and stuff.
No killing in this one. Believe it or not. Well, I should say no killing. He's not killing people in this movie. The Joker isn't.
Okay.
He went to prison. Remember?
Yeah.
He's in prison.
They've been going to prison for years in the comics.
Yeah. He didn't he technically didn't kill anybody in this movie.
He didn't kill anybody.
He did good. He did good. Lady Gaga was great. Check it out. It's worth seeing. But it is dark. It's this darkness, man.
Yeah.
It's like I need a break.
This is darker. That's kind of crazy.
It's dark. The first one was, I tried to start the first one last night alone.
Like, I can't take this.
It's enough. Like, I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You like dark stuff
weird
too.
Because,
That's the only one.
it's weird because he never had an origin story till now.
The Joker?
Yeah.
Right, because nobody wanted to hear. Everybody was just worried about Batman.
Yeah, never had an origin story.
The bad guys are the heroes now.
Yeah.
Ooh, that might be the name of this podcast.
It's amazing.
They are, though. If you think about it, all the hero movies, there's a bad guy origin to it now. The bad guy, the villain has a story.
Yeah, I think that's just kind of speaks to where we are as a society.
Meaning what?
We like bad stuff now. Like, really, we're more attracted to the bad than we are the good. So if something's wrong, we flock to it. Now, I wasn't even thinking about anything political, but really, when you think about it, that's what people are attracted to, the bad.
That's the first thing I thought about. The villain.
See, I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it.
I knew. I left it open. I gave you the alley. I gave you. You're supposed to dunk.
There you go. I laid it up though. 2 points. Yeah, but that's what we like now.
Yeah, we do.
And it's scary. It's gonna bite us all in the butt.
It's biting us now because you think about like kids, for instance. We can say kids are softer now. You can say what you want, but all this darkness.
They may not do some of the things that we did. Have to do some of the things that we did that will make us seem like we're stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Kids today will kill you.
They will kill you. We saw it. We saw it in Michigan.
Yeah, and
we saw it where else? Where just recently, or we saw it in Tennessee. We see it a lot. Young kids with guns.
Yeah, they don't value life now. So,
and there you go.
And we've given them these examples. You know, it's not just video games. Everything. We like the bad of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a show on called The Boys. You ever heard of that?
I've heard of it. I've never watched it.
Pretty much about superheroes that are pretty much bad. I mean, they're pretty bad in this show. It's a whole show of they're superheroes, but really they're bad guys. Their lives they really live.
And they're the hero.
It's dark.
Well, you think about some of the shows we watch. Look at the Power Universe.
The bad guy.
All those guys are bad. They got no redeeming qualities except Ghost loved his family to a certain extent.
But you remember what we grew up on, though. Well, yeah, Knight Rider, Dukes of Hazzard.
The heroes. Yeah.
Heroes. Good guys. Just a good old boy. You know that song. That's what we grew up on. The A-Team.
Yeah. Yeah, now, even now, and they were good guys, even though we had no clue about that darn Dukes of Hazzard.
Hey, I wouldn't even care. Hey, that's cool. It's a cool card.
Bo and Luke was cool. But now you don't have those. Like I said, we got Ghost and Tommy. These guys.
And that's what the kids are looking at. Some of them, apparently, if they watching Jeffrey Dahmer, they're probably watching Ghost.
5th grade watching Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm like, what is wrong with your mama?
Oh, man. Dang,
Because
man.
mama's probably like, just get out my hair.
Go and watch what you want to watch. Go to your room.
It's terrifying.
More restrictions? Do we need more restrictions?
Yeah, we need parents to parent.
But do we need more restrictions?
Yeah, we need parents to parent.
But not
Didn't take no
restrictions.
restrictions. Didn't even really take no restrictions. Need parents to parent. My wife and I were talking the other day, and I'm 53 years old. I was well into adulthood before I realized why you don't open the refrigerator when the power's out. You know why?
Because everything will get warm.
But do you know why it took me that long to understand it?
Why?
Because Daddy said, don't open that refrigerator when the power goes off. And you know what? Okay.
You just never did. You didn't know why.
You didn't know why. Didn't know why. Daddy said don't do it. I don't want the consequences, repercussions of what happened if I do what Daddy said don't do. We don't parent like that anymore.
We got kids. We got why kids. They want to know why.
Yeah.
They came along. They want to know why.
You know, we wanted to know why back then too. What was the answer?
Because I said so.
I said so.
We don't say that. We were explaining parents. This is why.
And then you explain this, then they'll come up with another question. You find yourself going for 5 minutes on something that you should have just been no.
But I guess there's no right or wrong way to do it. But
because I said so.
But we chose a different route. I know I explained.
Yeah, we
stuff.
did because we was like, man, that wasn't the right way to be.
Because you want to know why.
Now you got kids shooting up schools.
Because they didn't hear it. Because I said so.
I said so days.
Because I said so, we didn't have a lot of school shootings, and we didn't have a lot of child abductions though during our days. Did you know that?
I did, but see, I used to walk home from school by myself in elementary school.
In the 80s?
In the 80s.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I remember.
I guess there's like, that little kid look like he eat. Let them go.
Yeah. But I remember there being a whole series of, it's called Monster also. More dark stuff. But it's called Monster. It's about the Atlanta serial killer. Black man. Remember that?
You know, I've seen stuff where they say, really, that probably wasn't him. Well, there are those who feel like he wasn't the guy.
Like, yeah, I've heard.
Wayne Williams.
Yep, him. Yeah,
I remember that. I remember that when that was going on.
See, and you were still walking home.
Yeah, they're like, shoot, that little boy's husky. Ain't nobody trying to take Doughboy and feed him.
But yeah, I remember
it looked like Doughboy. I looked like Doughboy.
Yeah, they wouldn't mess with you. They ain't trying to pull you in the van.
No,
come on,
either we had to kill him. If we got to feed him, we gonna go broke.
Yeah, they didn't want you. But you remember Adam?
Yeah,
remember Adam? They do a code Adam now for child abductions, and I think a hospital and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I walked home by myself.
Wow. Yeah, I stayed home by myself too. Just lock the door. Don't let nobody in.
Don't let nobody in.
And we didn't. We did.
You know, cause I said so.
Cause I said so. It was enough. When cause I said so was enough.
Yeah, that we need to get back there.
We'll never get back there
No.
because
We
these
need
parents
to-
scared.
Yeah,
Shoot.
because these kids are killers.
Yeah, because I said so. You say what? What did you say to me? Good.
Yeah. Because how would that's that same thing? If we said that to our parents, we'd get the "What did you say to me?"
Yeah,
And then you
What'd
sit
you
on down. Now the
Yeah.
kids are saying to the parents.
yeah,
Man,
yeah. Because we got generations of phrases like "cause I said so." Who you think you're talking to? I'm not one of your little friends. Like we got that.
stop crying, or I'm gonna give you something to cry for.
Yeah, we got that. They don't have nothing.
They ain't
They
got
got
that.
nothing. They got no phrases. We ain't giving them nothing. We ain't giving them no phrases, man.
Hey, that's our fault.
No phrase.
Punk parents.
Guilty. Guilty is charged. Man, we got some. What's another one? Another one. But yeah. Roll your eyes again. Look for the girl. Roll the eye.
Man,
Smack.
hey, it was not nothing to play with. And we
Nothing to
understood
play with. Yeah, we had a fear of our parents. That
a healthy fear.
healthy
And nothing
fear,
wrong with that.
mostly healthy.
But then they started being able to, got to the point where I call child abuse. And
Yes.
at that point, that didn't phase parents for a while. Call them.
Call them. Then they start saying, "Wait a minute, they got
Wait a minute.
phones."
Yeah, whoa.
The mobile phone changed the game with that one. Like,
It
call them.
really
You like,
did.
when did they call them with their phone in their room?
Yeah, man, they're different. We gotta get back.
Oh man, good stuff. All right, last thing, man. I always like to talk to my barber about some stuff, man. He always has some good topics. He mentioned that there was a time, maybe you remember, when women didn't listen to rap music. You remember that time when they weren't really into rap music?
I remember when they weren't really into it. Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah.
Then it's hard to imagine now because women, girls, whatever, they listen to hip hop like men do.
They you know what? But if you think about it, we just didn't realize it. Because you remember Pac always said you make a song for the he said he didn't say the women, but you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because
Yeah.
they buy the records. So they was listening. We just didn't realize it. Or they didn't make it, they weren't walking around rapping like,
With the rap hands.
yeah.
But LL,
Girl, listen to me.
he had women.
Yep. When I be sitting in my
started.
room all alone looking at the wall,
Right.
fantasies that go through my mind. And yeah.
Hey man, I feel like you're talking to me. Don't do that. Pause.
My bad.
Yeah, but that was a whole thing. Like, I don't remember. I'm thinking like they didn't really like rap like that. They like LL. They like maybe
Yeah.
Big Daddy Kane. They like the look and the feel of it, but not.
Yeah, they didn't like the hard rap.
Yeah. But it changed, which we got to. I talked to him. I was like, hey, it changed because it started being more melodic, more melodies, easy to digest.
Yeah.
With Drake and people like that. Really, Dr. Dre, when he changed that sound.
It really did, now that you mention it.
Mm-hmm. It's different now.
And then they would listen to it. And it
matter what
wasn't
they
ashamed to let you know they had listened to it.
We don't love them
Dude
hoes.
would say anything.
Anything.
And they would still say anything and they still listen to it.
Yeah. I was like, dang, I remember now when females didn't really get into rap like that. But it was the 90s. Changed the game.
Change the game.
Ain't
Fox
look back
said,
since.
make it for them.
Your girl might be in the mirror doing rap hands right now.
Yep. I don't get it, man.
Oh man. Anything else you want to get off your chest, bro?
Look, people. We close. We're getting closer and closer and closer. Please sit down and think about some of the things that certain people say. You may not know one candidate, but you know another one. Is this what you want to represent your country? If it is, go ahead and vote for it. Be prepared.
And make America great again. We're going to the rally.
The you part of we going, the I part of we staying here.
Culture No Cap is recording live from the Trump rally, the next one, whatever it is. Kidding.
I can't make that trip, but I can't make that trip.
It's in Pilot Mountain. No,
It was probably in Dobson.
Oh God. I ain't even going. Never
Go
mind.
to the one in Dobson. Go ahead.
No, I'm good. I'm good on that. Oh man, good pie, man. As always, I appreciate you, brother.
All right, man. Love you, man.
Love you, man. That's been another episode of Culture No Cap. Make sure you subscribe, like, do all the things. Peace.
Peace. Yeah, man. It ain't stopped.
Oh man.
It still says recording.